Our story begins in a swirling cloud of gas and dust drifting through the vastness of space 4.5 billion years ago. This was a time before planets, before the sun, when the universe was still young and chaotic. Gravity, the invisible architect, slowly pulled these scattered materials together, igniting the birth of the sun and shaping a family of planets from the cosmic debris swirling around it. Among these newborn worlds, a young Earth emerged, a molten, glowing sphere, its surface constantly bombarded by asteroids and comets, each impact adding heat and chaos. Its surface was a churning ocean of lava, with volcanoes erupting relentlessly, spewing molten rock and gases into the turbulent air. The air was thick with toxic gases, ammonia, methane, and carbon dioxide, and the planet glowed red hot, illuminated by rivers of lava and volcanic fire. This was the Hadean Eon, a world of fire and chaos where the surface was in constant turmoil and nothing could survive. Yet beneath this violence, Earth's core was forming as heavy elements like iron and nickel sank inward, creating the planet's heart. Lighter materials floated up, cooling to form a fragile, ever-shifting crust that would one day become the continents and ocean floors. The relentless bombardment finally began to slow, and Earth started to radiate its intense heat into the cold emptiness of space, allowing the surface to cool. Slowly, the planet started to settle, taking its first tentative steps toward becoming habitable, though it was still a harsh and unforgiving place. From this hellish beginning, the foundation for our world was laid, setting the stage for everything that would follow. The stage was set for transformation as the first hints of change began to appear on the barren surface. The story of life was about to begin as water and chemistry prepared to shape the destiny of our planet. As Earth cooled, volcanic eruptions released gases, forming a thick alien atmosphere. Water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane dominated. No oxygen yet. Temperatures finally dropped below water's boiling point. Clouds formed, and then came rain, an endless deluge, lasting centuries. Water carved the land, filling basins and creating the first oceans. These early seas were not yet salty, but they were the cradle of possibility. Oceans provided stability and protection from the sun's harsh rays. The planet was sculpted by water, setting the stage for life. With oceans in place, Earth was ready for its next great leap. The conditions for life's origin had arrived. In the warm, mineral-rich oceans, a miracle unfolded. Simple molecules combined, forming the first building blocks of life. Single-celled organisms, bacteria, and archaea emerged, tiny but resilient. They thrived in sunlit waters and around volcanic vents, multiplying quietly. For hundreds of millions of years, these microbes ruled alone. Their existence was humble, but their impact profound. Some evolved a revolutionary ability, photosynthesis. Using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, they made energy and released oxygen. This innovation would change the planet forever. Life's first great transformation had begun. Oxygen was on the rise. Photosynthetic microbes flooded the oceans with oxygen. At first, oxygen reacted with iron, forming rust on the seabed. Once the iron was gone, oxygen built up in water and air. For many early life forms, this was toxic. A mass extinction followed. But some adapted, learning to use oxygen for energy through aerobic respiration. This new power source fueled greater complexity. Larger, more advanced cells, eukaryotes, appeared with nuclei and mitochondria. These cells became the foundation for all plants, animals, and fungi. Multicellular life became possible. The oxygen-rich world opened new evolutionary doors. Life was ready for its next leap. Complexity and diversity were on the horizon. The stage was set for an explosion of life. 540 million years ago, the Cambrian explosion unleashed a burst of animal diversity in the oceans. Trilobites, sponges, and strange predators filled the seas, experimenting with new forms and senses. Eyes evolved, and the oceans teemed with movement. For millions of years, life remained aquatic, but the barren land beckoned. The first pioneers were simple plants clinging to rocks and creating soil. Fungi followed, partnering with plants to extract nutrients. This greening of the continents transformed the planet. New habitats and food sources emerged. The groundwork was laid for animals to follow. The leap from water to land was about to begin. Life's next adventure was underway. Plants evolved into towering trees, forming vast forests that stretched across the continents, transforming the landscape into a green living tapestry. These forests changed the climate dramatically. Oxygen levels soared to new heights, and the land became lush and green, supporting a surge in biodiversity. Insects and millipedes were the first animals to explore this new world, crawling among the roots and decaying leaves, thriving in the moist, shaded undergrowth. Amphibians, descendants of lobe-finned fish, ventured onto land but remained tied to water, returning to ponds and streams to lay their eggs and keep their skin moist. Reptiles soon followed with scaly skin and the amniotic egg, freeing them from water for reproduction and allowing them to colonize drier habitats. Reptiles conquered dry environments, spreading far and wide and setting the stage for the rise of giants that would one day rule the land. But life faced setbacks. Mass extinctions wiped out countless species, reshaping the course of evolution. The Permian-Triassic extinction was the worst of all, erasing nearly all life, but it cleared the way for new forms to emerge and adapt. Each catastrophe brought opportunity for survivors to diversify, filling empty niches and evolving into new shapes and sizes. The tree of life was reshaped again and again, branching out in unexpected directions with every recovery. Forests and animals flourished, evolving in complexity and diversity, creating vibrant ecosystems teeming with life. The world was ready for its next rulers, as the stage was set for a dramatic new chapter in Earth's history. The age of dinosaurs was about to dawn, promising an era of astonishing giants and evolutionary marvels. After the Permian extinction, reptiles flourished and dinosaurs emerged. For 165 million years, they dominated every ecosystem. Giants, predators, and even the first birds. Mammals lived in the shadows, small and nocturnal. Oceans teemed with marine reptiles. Flowering plants appeared, adding color and food. Then, 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck Earth. The impact triggered global disaster, darkened skies, plummeting temperatures. Dinosaurs and many other species vanished in the aftermath. The world was transformed overnight. The age of dinosaurs ended, but life endured. New opportunities arose for the survivors. The stage was set for mammals to rise. With the mighty dinosaurs gone, mammals seized the moment and stepped into a world of new possibilities. Small, adaptable, and warm-blooded, they diversified rapidly, filling ecological roles left vacant by the ancient reptiles. Some evolved into large grazers roaming vast plains, while others became swift predators, hunting with new strategies and speed. Mammals took to the air as bats, mastering flight, and returned to the water as whales, conquering the oceans. Among them, primates evolved, tree dwellers with grasping hands, sharp vision, and remarkable agility in the forest canopy. Larger brains and complex social living set primates apart, fostering intelligence and cooperation. Over millions of years, primates spread and adapted to new environments, from dense forests to open savannas. Some developed upright posture and even bigger brains, paving the way for new forms of movement and thought. Social groups and learning became central to their survival as knowledge was shared and passed down generations. One branch of primates gave rise to hominins, our direct ancestors who began to shape their world with tools. The journey toward modern humans had begun, setting the stage for an unprecedented evolutionary adventure. Mammals now shape the world in new ways, transforming landscapes and ecosystems as they spread across the globe. The story of humanity was on the horizon, ready to unfold with each new dawn. From upright hominins in Africa, Homo sapiens emerged just a few 100,000 years ago. We are newcomers in Earth's vast history, but our minds set us apart. With imagination and reason, we create tools, build societies, and share knowledge. We learned to farm, settled in villages, and built civilizations. Art, music, science, and exploration followed. Our curiosity drives us to understand the universe and our place in it. Every step of evolution, every extinction shaped the world we inherit. Now, we alone can look back and reflect on this epic journey. We wonder, we strive, and we seek meaning in our story. The journey of life continues with us as its latest chapter. So, did you find this video interesting? Until next video.